Okay, real talk here. If you're brand new to DaVinci Resolve, sometimes trying to delete something out of your project feels harder than editing the actual project itself. You jump in there, you right click, you try and delete, it doesn't go away, you don't know how to get rid of an effect you put on a clip. It can be frustrating. So whether you're trying to delete a clip, remove a color grade, remove an effect, maybe even remove a whole project, this video's got you covered. Today I'm going to show you how to delete almost anything in DaVinci Resolve using a few simple steps that even beginners can do. You're going to learn 5 ways, actually a little more than 5 ways, on how we can clean up our timeline, our effects, our audio, our tracks, even your projects. So let's jump in, make Resolve a little bit less confusing, and make it more fun. And first up on the list is this. We're going to delete an old project that you might not want to use anymore. So in DaVinci Resolve here, let's open up our project manager so that we can go ahead and delete an old project. So I'm going to come down to this little home icon right here and click on that. It's going to bring up my project manager, and I've got all my projects in here. I actually have hundreds of projects in here from all my YouTube videos. But to delete a project, I can just come and select my project to delete right here, and then use your backspace key. And then you'll get a little message that pops up, delete project. You can't undo this action. And I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, delete the project. Boom, it's gone really quick and really easy. Next up, one of the basic things you're going to want to do is delete clips. And in my timeline here, I've got a clip that has 3 different segments. And if I wanted to delete, for example, the middle segment, if I use my backspace key, my keyboard, it's going to delete it and leave a space on my timeline here. If I undo that with Command or Control Z and I select it again and I use my delete key instead of the backspace key, it's actually going to ripple delete. So it'll delete the clip and push everything over for us like this. Boom, it closes that gap on the timeline. And those are the really 2 basic ways that you're going to want to delete your clips. So I'm going to undo that. But what if you only wanted to delete your video or your audio clip? Well, you can use your Option or Alt key and select either the video track, or we could select the audio track, whichever one you want, and then you can just hit your backspace key and it's going to delete just that clip. Now you want to make sure you use the backspace key on that and not the delete key, because if you were to use the delete key, it's actually going to ripple delete and get rid of the top clip, the video clip, for you too. So you want to be careful of that. And as a little bonus tip here, if you just wanted to disable the clip so you can't see it, maybe you have another clip on top like this, and you want to disable this bottom one, you can just select the clip and press the letter D to disable it. That way you don't have to delete it, but you're not going to see it or hear it. Now another thing we do all the time is make changes to our clip. For example, if I'm on this clip right here and I made a bunch of changes using my inspector, maybe it was zoomed up, let's just say I rotated it and we did this a little bit. You know, you had all kinds of changes to your particular clip. Now you could come in here and let's say we have even more of these things on, right? Stabilization, lens correction, cropping, whatever. You have all these different things going on here. Well, if you wanted to remove them, you could come in your inspector and hit these little circle icons and delete them one by one. But a quicker way to delete all of the settings that you have on your particular clip is to come to your clip, right click, and then come up to Remove Attributes. Now, when you open up this window, you can actually select all of your video attributes and remove everything all at once if you wanted to, or you could just select the particular items that you want to remove. And it also works on audio clips. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit apply. Boom, my clip is back to normal. Now we can work with it however we want. The next thing you might want to delete is an audio effect or multiple effects that you have on a particular clip. So if you were to drag and drop an audio effect onto a clip, it would look like this right here with a little FX on the audio clip. Now, if you wanted to delete the plugins, you could select it and come up to your inspector here in the edit page and go ahead and click on any of these little trash can icons to delete it. But if you had a bunch of effects on there and you want to delete them all at once, you could come to the clip, right click, go to Remove Attributes, and in here we can select different audio attributes. In this case, I'd only want to remove the plugins because I might have made a volume change on the clip, and I don't want to delete that because my levels are good. I just want to delete the plugins that I added. So you could select the plugins and then hit apply. Now, a quick note about this is, while I've tried it in DaVinci Resolve a bunch of times here, sometimes it'll work and sometimes it doesn't. So I think that might be a little bit of a bug. In the past, it's always worked with no problems, but I'm in version 20.0.1. Just a heads up, it might not remove the effects there for you by using that Remove Attributes window there like that. So it should work in both the edit page and Fairlight, but for some reason, it's a little glitchy here in version 20, but old previous versions, that always worked fine with no problem. So maybe that's one of those things they'll fix up soon. But that is a way to delete it. Worst case, you can just come in your inspector and hit the little trash can to get rid of any of the effects that you don't want. Next, we've got removing an effect from a clip in the edit page here. So let's say you had your effects library open, you dragged on an effect, and it's on your clip right here. And maybe you want to remove that effect. Again, a couple different ways we could do it. Right click, we'll come up to remove attributes. I'm going to turn off the audio attributes, and in here I just want to adjust the plugins. And then I'll hit apply. And you can see it's removed the plugin, which was light rays in this case. And now I could get started again with a new effect or something different. And the audio one should work exactly like that. For some reason, there's that little glitch, like I said. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. But the video effects works exactly as it should to be able to remove them. You can also select it. And if I just drop that back on there real quick, you can select your clip, open the inspector. Under effects and open effects, you'll see, again, the little trash icon. You can delete it there if you want to. Let's jump into talking about color grades. Sometimes we want to remove a color grade completely, or maybe just part of a color grade. So here's how you can do that. So in the color tab here, we have our color grade on this particular clip. We've got a few different nodes here. And let's say I wanted to reset just one of these nodes. For example, maybe the power window right here, I might want to reset that or redo it. So I can select that particular node. I can right click and say reset node grade. And that's going to reset just that one node. Now, let's say I want to reset the entire grade for the whole clip. If I just right click down in this area, I can say reset all grades and nodes. And it's going to delete all of the color grade that I had on there. And now I can come in and do whatever kind of changes I might want, add some more nodes in, and redo the whole color grade completely if I wanted to. This will also work if you were to add some effects in here. For example, the light rays that we applied in the edit page, if that was in here on a particular node, I could select my node, and then I could just reset the node grade here if I wanted to, and it'll remove that particular effect. And you could also select it, and up here you've got your little trash icon that you can delete it if you want to do it that way. If you wanted to delete a node completely but keep the rest of your nodes, you can select one or more nodes, hit your backspace key, and it'll just delete that particular node. Now, if you have power grades or stills or things like that, you can come to them and right click, and there's different things in Resolve that you could try right clicking on that might remove it for you. And you might see right here, delete selected, and you can go ahead and delete it. Jumping back into the edit page, let's say maybe you want to delete some audio or video tracks. Couple ways that you can do that. If we come over in our track areas over here, we can right click and we can say delete track, or this one's really handy if you've got a lot of empty tracks and you want to delete them all at once, delete empty tracks. So you can just click that and boom, the track is gone. Another way that you can do that and work with your tracks is if you came up to your index, you went to tracks, and you'll see all of your tracks listed right here. You can change the name, do whatever you want, grab them, move them around. But if you wanted to delete it from here, you could just select it, right click, delete track. And there you go, another way that you can easily and quickly delete tracks here in DaVinci Resolve. If you want to delete files from your media pool, maybe you don't need them, you don't want them, they're sitting around here in your media pool, you could just select multiple clips and either right click and choose remove selected clips or use your delete key and it's going to get rid of them. You can also use the backspace key, that'll work too, to remove those clips once they're selected. Jumping into the deliver page, let's say you've created some custom presets. I've got a bunch of them here. If we just take a quick look, I hit my drop down, I've got 1080 to YouTube, I've got 1080 to 4K, 265, a whole bunch of them. But if I wanted to delete one of my presets that I created here, I can come to the three little dots up here. I can come down to any one of the presets that I created, and then I can either update it, or right here I can delete that preset to get rid of it. Maybe I came up with something that doesn't work so good anymore, or in my case, I actually have like multiple of the same thing here. So I could just go ahead and delete some of those presets, so that way my little preset area there isn't so clogged up. Another tip on deleting presets is if you have project presets. So if I'm going to click on the little gear icon here at the bottom right, and up in here, we go to our three dots in the corner here. We have different presets that you can create. These are actually all different project presets that I created that is available as a pack on my Shopify page. You can check that out if you wanted. But if I wanted to delete one, I have test preset right here. I can just come down and delete preset. It'll say to permanently delete it. This one's a test, so sure, let's get rid of it and delete. Boom, it's gone. That's it. If I come back to my three dots, no more test preset, and actually this one too, I'm just going to go ahead and delete this one as well. And finally, in Fusion, it's as easy as just selecting your node that you want to delete, hitting your delete or backspace key, and it's going to go ahead and get rid of that for you. The next thing you might be trying to delete is keyframes, and it is a little more intuitive, I think, than you might think. So let's go ahead and open up our keyframes window right here. And this is all of our keyframes on this particular clip. And to delete these, really all you got to do is just select them and then use your backspace or delete key. So let's say I wanted to delete all of these. Backspace key, they're gone. I want to delete all these. You can use your delete key too. They're gone. If you wanted to move them, you could just drag them and move them around. You could select one point at a time. You can select multiple points using your command key and then hit delete. And it's going to go ahead and get rid of all those for you. So really easy to work with keyframes, whether it's here or anywhere else. You can just select them and delete them, no problem. While deleting things might seem like a piece of cake to you, for a lot of beginners, it's these little things that maybe aren't so intuitive when you first get into DaVinci Resolve because the learning curve is steep. I mean, I remember learning Resolve, I had no idea what I was doing. Thanks to Casey Ferris for having videos at the time that I could watch. But that's how I started making videos too, because there's all these just basic little things that I was like, well, how do I do that? How do I do this? So hopefully this video was a little helpful for you in just learning how to delete different things here in DaVinci Resolve or remove effects and things like that. If you have questions or you're trying to remove something else and you can't figure it out, definitely drop me a comment down below. Be sure to share this video with your other friends that are beginners, that are just getting started in Resolve, and hopefully with some of these basics under your belt, you can go and start making some awesome projects and not be worrying about headaches so much when you're editing in DaVinci Resolve. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.